All the focus right now is on getting COVID vaccines to as many people as possible. We are in a very different place than we were exactly 1 year ago. That is when the coronavirus officially arrived in Missouri for the first time. Governor Mike Parson traveled to St. Louis County to make the announcement.
This afternoon, Missouri tested the first case of COVID-19, a presumptive positive.
That first known case was a 20-year-old St. Louis County woman who had traveled from Italy. She recovered from the disease, but after that first case, as we now know, others quickly followed, and sadly so did the first coronavirus deaths in our area. News 4 is remembering some of the lives lost early on in the pandemic. Our Emma HOGG spent the day talking with families still coping with devastating losses.
It set me in a very dark place for a while. And actually, I'm just now starting to really come out of it.
Almost a year after his sister's death, Mark EASON is using his faith to help him grieve and heal from depression. 55-year-old Juanita Graham died alone in the hospital on March 28th, just 2 days after testing positive for COVID-19.
It was like a movie. And then 3 days later, they say she's gone. And then nobody can get to her.
EASON, a minister at Grace Bible Church in Florissant, says his sister lived out God's mission through her work as a teacher. Graham was known to treat her students at Walter Ambrose Family Center Preschool like the children she never had.
Not only was she outstanding in the school, but she was also outstanding in the community and in her church. She taught Sunday school for kids. She was an advocate for children.
Graham was one of the first of over 2,000 people in St. Louis County to die of COVID-19 to date. In St. Louis City, COVID has claimed over 430 lives. The first was Jasmine Dixon on March 27th, a 31-year-old employee for the Red Cross.
The best word I could say would be surreal. There are still moments where it doesn't seem real.
That early on, Dixon's cousin, Bella Faye Johnson, says he had no idea what the next year would bring.
I literally did interviews with news stations and channels all over the world. The Middle East, news stations from Japan, were reaching out. And so it's been very sobering thinking about her being one of the first.
Things happened so quickly that we didn't even have time to think or even process exactly what happened. And to this day.
But through the dark times and grief, these families say it's their faith and community support that's helped them cope. A burden they now share with thousands of others who've lost loved ones from this devastating virus.
It's been amazing to see, the impact of this virus to really just about infect every corner of the globe.
I believe in my heart the only hope that lies in this world lies in God's Son, Jesus Christ.
Both Dixon and Graham died here at St. Mary's Hospital. Graham, that preschool teacher, now has a scholarship fund set up in her name. All proceeds go to benefit seniors at Webster Groves High School. Just one other way her memory still lives on. If you'd like to donate to that fund, we have a link posted right now on our KMOV News app. Reporting in Clayton tonight, Emma HOGG, News 4.